Hey you guys, it's your girl Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming to you with another recap of Braxton Family Values. So, this is season 5, episode 2, Man Enough for Mommy. Or is it not? Yeah, Man Enough for Mommy. But you know, Tony Braxton got that Man Enough for me, but not Man Enough for Mommy. Y'all want to feel that? Okay. But don't touch that button, I'll be right back. So we're back, and we're gonna start at where we recapped from last episode when they was at Tamars House for the Devil is a Liar, or is it Devil is a Lie? I don't know, but we get the point. Party for they had for their Mama E. Okay, so basically how I just left off, they was fussing about who's gonna take Mama to take care of her. Like, she gonna come to the West Coast or she gonna come to the East Coast. Tamar don't know why people are tripping, because they both live, her and Towanda. Well, Trina, I'm trying to, because I always get names confused. Trina and Towanda live like an hour away from, you know, where their mom stays. So how, if something happened or something pop off, how they gonna, you know, be there within the nick of time to save Mama E or get her help? 911. Someone please call 911. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So she's just like, no, I'm not hearing it. And then what is it? Trina, she's just basically saying, like, why are you tripping? Like, we can take good enough care of Mama as you and Tony. Y'all just want to be in charge of stuff. And like my mom said, I think they got the funds to pay for Mama E to do what she got to do. So they just want to make sure she making sure everything under their controlness. But Mama E, damn, how old is she? She done raised you. She want to live her life, be able to live her life while she can. You know, she getting older, not younger. So I understand. And Trina was like, why are you trying to pick a fight with me? I ain't trying to pick no fight. Why you always walking away? Because it's evident every time Tamar can't get her way or she feel like she's getting jumped on, her defense mechanism is yelling a little bit, cussing, and then just going off. Like, I can't take it. I'm not about to deal with this foolishness. You are the foolishness right about now. People trying to talk to you civil and you just going crazy over no reason. Like, okay. So, 2 weeks to get nutrition. So they basically they meet up like in a little room after like the party is over and stuff like that. And then Tamar was telling, like, she's trying to get Mama E to see a nutritionist to see a nutritionist, you know, and she's been working on that for a minute. So they finally open up a spot. The lady is good. She knows what she's doing. I need y'all to help me get her aboard. They looking like, are you serious? And Tony co-signing, of course. Yeah, we understand y'all can do a little something in Atlanta, but we need to bring her to Cali so we can make sure she's under tender, loving care. Like, once again, Tony, you have lupus. Tamar, well, now you can be with your mama because you done got fired from the Real. So, I mean, but of course it's pre-recorded, so we're just gonna move on from that. And then Trina gonna ask Traci, you know, if she's still having her orgasms or whatever. I was like, really? And then Trina just went to this stage trying to act like it. And then when she kind of got on the floor, it looked like she was being possessed. I'm like, you know, need to cut that out. You need to pick it back up. I think you had your little fun with it or whatever. So then we get to Trina and Towanda. They're in the car, and basically Trina's trying to cook up a scheme about we need mommy in Atlanta. They're not gonna get this one over us. We need to think of a plan. She's telling Towanda like, look, mommy said mind our business, and she gonna do what she gotta do. It's her life, blah blah blah. I'm not trying to be a part of that, especially if something pop off and then she be getting mad at us, and then I get cussed out for something I didn't even want to be a part of, which is true. But Trina is gung-ho about Tony and Tamar trying to be scheming on their side, so it's kind of like a East Coast versus West Coast type of thing going on. But to be honest, it's just you and Tamar. The other sisters could care less. They just want the best for their mama. Mama said she don't want to be bothered with none of y'all. She just want to do what she gotta do. Just be there for support, blah blah blah. Cool, but it's just you and Tamar who just can't let this go. So she think well, she know Tamar trying to scheme, so she gonna try to scheme as well. So she thinking if Mama E get a man in Atlanta, she would stay, because you know women, we tend to follow love or whatever. So we'll be. She was like, well, we should get that popping. Like, let's get a matchmaker. Towanda, once again, this is your idea. If it goes south, I'm blaming it on you. And she did that, but it didn't go south, as I'll tell you later on in the recap. So she just basically, that was all that scene was about, trying to plot on the low. So then we go to Tony's house. Towanda came back from dropping off Trina at the airport. She comes in, they have a little small chit chat. She's like, what you doing? She's trying to say, I'm making some homemade pizza, blah blah blah. Then what is it? Tony brings up that she wants to learn how to swim. You know, she's been witnessing her mama with this whole new leaf on life type thing, and she want to try it, you know, let her boundaries down a little bit, you know, what have you. And she was like, and Tawanda's like, really, you want to learn how to swim? Okay. And she, you know, they were saying, what Towanda was saying, you know, everybody knew you didn't know how to swim. It's not a surprise. And she was like, really? Yeah. So they did that and stuff. And then Towanda was like, well, since you want to do all this new adventurous stuff, what about dating? Like, that should be next on your list. And Tony was like, I don't know, and this and that. But then she was like, you know what? Yeah, you might be right. Since I'm trying out swimming, I might try out dating. You know, the divorce is final. I can finally legally move on. So, okay, that'll work and whatever. And then she starts talking about how, you know, she was in the like a little depressed mode with the whole, you know, I don't think nobody will want me with my whole lupus thing. And I'm like, Tony, come on. For one, you are in the entertainment business. 2, you're a beautiful woman. 3, you seem heartfelt and all that. But why? I mean, come on now. It's people out here that they could be with somebody, and the somebody could develop a disease, and what they're gonna do, leave? Then you already knew they wasn't there for you. So, scratch that. No, you just don't want to get your feet back out there. You don't want to get your feet wet. Okay, so you still kind of I think you're still probably liking what's the one you got divorced to? I forgot his name, but if you know his name, put his name in the comment section below, because I forgot. But yeah, so Towanda was like, if I can get a cute swimming instructor, then maybe she might like him. They'll spend that quality time together, you know. It's of course teaching her how to swim. Then she's like, ooh, I might have a thing for my swimming instructor, and then that might, you know, do a little connection, cause a little spark in the air. And I'm like, Towanda, this family stay scheming, like stay scheming. You know that Drake Rick Ross song? I think French Montana was on it. But they stay scheming. If it ain't Tamar, it's Trina. If it ain't Trina, it's Towanda. If it I'm trying to think, have Traci did any scheming? I don't know, but they just stay scheming. But anyway, so then we go to Tamars house, and Tamar asked her mom, you know, how was the party? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? And her mama was like, you was there. I mean, and she was like, girl, I left a couple of minutes after something she had said. I was like, no, you were there, Tamar. Was we not? Oh, whatever. So then she had brought up the whole thing. Well, we need to talk about these angels you've been seeing. You know, I really want to get that checked out because, you know, that's, I don't know, because she was talking about how her mom used to see him, and her mom also confirmed that she used to see him all the time and stuff like that. And she was like, so you say you see these angels here and they walking around. I can't have that. It ain't making me feel comfortable, so I need to go ahead and see what I can do about this situation. And then she was like, what she said? She had said something. Oh, who are the angels? And she was like, they're just people, you know. They talk to me. I talk to them. I'm like, wait on, Mama E. Wait on. I was always told, don't be talking to spirits because you don't know what realm they are from, and they might be demons, okay? And I ain't trying to invite nothing demonic up in this house or in my spirit or in my holy place, you know, my temple. I ain't trying to do all that. So when she said she actually was talking back, I'm like, no, Mama E, no, no, okay? And then what made it so even more creepier, Tamar, she was like, where they at? No, I don't know if she said where they at, but it came to the where she said, were they right behind you? I would have took off just like Tamar. She's like, oh, I don't play with that. And she just ran out. And then her mama was just laughing like, see, I told you you didn't want to know, but I was like, that is not no joking matter. Because yeah, because what spirits what were they doing? And then they mess around with Logan the baby. No, I think them demonic spirits you seeing, Miss Eve, because no thing. You just talking back to them like y'all just having a friendly conversation. No, because I can't even watch Ghost Whisper or any of them other spirit trying to conjure up spirits to come back where they in haunted house. I just don't. I can't. Don't think so. Nope. Moving on from there. We had Tony, Towanda, and they're going to this pool club thing that Towanda found out. Very exclusive, very nice, whatever have you. So Tony, I don't even know if Towanda thought she was really going to get Tony to go swimming today, because Tony didn't have on no type of swim attire. She just had on what she normally might rock for her scenes in the episode, and she had on heels. So I knew damn well she wasn't trying to go swimming. So they met up with the instructor. He was cute, so good job, Towanda. And he was tall. Ooh, anybody know me? I got a thing for tall men. Whew. In a race, that's cute. But yeah, so they meet up. His name was Mike. He asked her when the last time you went swimming. She basically said 1984 to 85 when she was back in high school. Ever since then, I guess she ain't stepped her foot in no pool. I don't know if I know she had to put her feet in some water, probably just not actually swimming and stuff like that. And he was like, okay. And so she just started looking around like, I don't know if I'm comfortable, being in this water or whatever. And it was something, she had asked him, she was like, you feel like getting wet? And he says, always. I was like, oh my gosh. It kind of, when she said it, kind of was like a little sexual type of joke, but she wasn't meaning it like that, But he was like, he always like getting wet. Oh, go ahead, girl. Okay, so well, she didn't get in the pool, let's just say that. And he was like, well, I can show you some basics. So instead of her getting in the pool, I guess they were just having a little talk, chit chat. Then she noticed a man scratching his balls, and that just exed the whole experience. She said, I'm not getting in that water. I done seen somebody scratch their balls. And then she was talking about, in public environments, people tend to pee in the water, which is true. So okay, you want okay. So Towanda was like, you know what, do you do private lessons? He was like, yeah. So they basically end up setting a private lesson for one-on-one time at Tamars' house at her pool. So what is it? Okay. Then we have Trina, Towanda, and Traci, and they all meet up at this place called SIP down here in Georgia, and they're meeting up with a matchmaker. Her name was Towanda. So you know, they all just talking outside of the establishment. Then they go in, and they was like, you know, I'm looking for Towanda. Towanda was like, I'm here. Come find out she's Caucasian. And when I tell you their faces dropped, they had to go back and bring it back in. Like, damn. Wait a minute, your name is Towanda, and you're, see, don't be stereotyping now. You'll be surprised who. So after they got over that shock, they met up with another matchmaker. She was with Towanda. Her name was Whitney. She was Caucasian too, and they was just saying, you know, do your mama know you're here? This and that. And they like, no, we don't want to tell her. This is a surprise or whatever. And then somehow Trina and Traci going back and forth talking about cooking and stuff like that. But then what happened? You know, she here, she would know someday outside. Okay. And she was like, well, is she comfortable dating outside of her race? And with the past seasons we have seen, you know, they put her on a date with another Caucasian man. So they just basically decide to have a mixer at Trina's bar establishment. I think it's like a bar and lounge type thing she has, but bar chicks. So then 2 days later, we get the bar chicks. The candidates are actually at bar chicks. The matchmaker told them to go over there, and Towanda, Traci, and Trina will actually hold the interviews to further go on in the process of meeting their mother and see how the connection goes. So they talked to the men, and some of it was just crazy. Okay, so we'll go with the first candidate. It was Derek. I think it was Towanda, Traci, either one, I forgot. But the question was asked, have you been to jail? The dude says yes, he has. They said, damn, what? Hold up, bring it back. It was like, wait, because that's a kind of a tricky question. They was like, how is that a tricky question? You either went to jail or you didn't. He was like, I actually was watching over the inmates. And they was like, oh, okay. So you was in the jail, but you wasn't actually clank behind bars. You was watching the inmates that was clank behind bars. Okay, got you. All right. Moving on. Then Trina, she had an interview with Jeffrey, and he was like, she was like, you got some rhythm, can you dance? And he said, is the funky chicken still in style? No, Negro, the funky chicken and damn, what? The funky chicken. And then he was doing like this. I digress. X, I'm trying to think, did they even put him in the lineup? I don't think so. But then they had Steve. Towanda had asked, are you retired? You know, what you doing? What's your occupation? He was like, no, I own my own business. What's your own business? He said, herbal male enhancements. I guess he does those type of products. So, whoop, whoop. And then I forgot what they asked him, but he gonna say no STDs over here. I was like, okay. Yeah. Moving on. Then we have the Caucasian man named Rick. They really didn't say too much about him. They actually compared him to the dude, because Traci was saying that, you know, her mama ain't got no shame in dating a white man. Okay, so that's where we left off. But they compared from season 1. I think they tried to set her up with somebody. I think it was Towanda this time, trying to be matchmaker. Then we had James, who was interviewed by Trina. Do you drink? He said he's trying to stay away from drinking. I'm like, okay, it's something behind that, but whatever. Then we have Jay, another Caucasian. He's been divorced for 15 years. Towanda was like, do you still talk to the lady? He was like, yes. And I mean, he was very stern. Yes, I still talk to her. And that's a problem. I mean, do y'all have kids together? Other than that, yeah. So while all this is going on, Mama Ev is in the car, reversing, putting in park, and walking herself to the door. When I tell you, when she opened that door, she had that what the hell face? What is going on up here? So basically, you know, she goes to the girls like, what's going on? Why are these men, you know, up in here? And of course, Towanda threw her sister Trina up on the bus like, yeah, what's going on, Trina? Well, what's, you know, whatever. But Trina got Towanda back. So she was like telling her mom, you know, her mom was like, I'm not sure about this. I should cuss y'all out, but I ain't gonna do it. You know, I'm not gonna do it, you know, type thing. She was like, I'm trying to have this new leaf on life. Okay, we'll roll with it. Since y'all, you know, went through all this trouble, I'll roll with it. I see what y'all working with. And then what is it, Trina, she was like, okay, good, because I have to go. I'm gonna leave Towanda and Traci in charge because I got a meeting to go to. So yeah, Towanda, she got you back. And then so she talks to the men or whatever. She asked them questions and they answer back or whatever. And then she got on dancing. She was like, she loved to dance and this and that. So then she tell her girls were like, turn on the music. I want to see what these men working with. I was like, really, Mama Ev, really? So they kind of did it like a little shade to me. They had Towanda and I don't know what Traci was doing over there. She was doing something like this, like in her own world. They was like doing their little fast-paced type dance, and then we got the grandpas over here just, you know, shoe-footing it like, what? I'm like, oh my gosh. But she liked it the way Rick, which is the one, the white dude, not the one who said he's been divorced for 15 years or whatever he said. But she liked him. She said she got some rhythm. She don't mind giving him a chance. I'm like, but they really didn't say anything about him. But okay. However, that flow show boat, Miss Ev. All right. So then we get to Tamars house, and Tony and Towanda come over there because, you know, she's got her private lesson with Mike. So Tony come up there with like a sweat type jumpsuit, and then when they asked like what you got on up under there, she come take it off, and then she got like she going scuba diving. I'm like, that's not a swimsuit. But okay, whatever. You still trying to come out your comfort zone. Okay, baby steps. So Mike gets there. They talking, swimming, whatever. She actually did a pretty good job according to Mike. Of course, her sisters was messing with her like, you know, lift up your leg, do this, do that. And it got to a point where he was like, look, ladies, this could be something traumatic for somebody who's just trying to learn how to swim and like this. If y'all can't cut this heckling, giggling, making fun of stuff out, I'm gonna need y'all to go. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, Mike, hold on. How you gonna tell me what to do in my house and you in my pool? First of all, it's not gonna go down like that, okay? But since you fine, I'm gonna let that slide. But okay, I'm gonna chill, but you need to chill. You ain't gonna be talking to me like you know me like that, honey. Because you don't know me. You know, I would have went out, but you know. But they was like, okay. And then Towanda win this whole spin. The Braxton women, they love a man who take who aggressive and stuff. Telling like she'll throw her pants. I'm like, you nasty. Keep them nasty thoughts into your side your brain or whatever. So she got Tony got out the pool. She looked like she was about to die. Cause I mean, I have known people, like she said, she heard that swimming is very intensive and it's a good workout. Cause you're basically working against the water, you know, the resistance or whatever. So I'm like, kudos to them swimmers, because I can't swim either. But push come to shove, might need to give me a paddle, you know, something like that. But anyway, so yeah, so they had a good time. She felt comfortable with them or whatever. So hopefully she'll get another swim lesson and might a date, you know. So then we come back. They go to commercial. Come back. We at Tamars House. She invites everybody over to talk about these whole angels Mama been seeing. Mama Eve been seeing. And she goes further to say, well, me and Mama was watching a TV show called, what she said it was called, Angel Whisper. And, you know, we're thinking about bringing one to the house because Mom said she's seeing these angels, and I'm trying to make sure it ain't no, you know, demonic stuff or whatever. And Trina was like, hold up. One, I don't know who they serve. Two, I don't feel comfortable in my spirit to be doing this, and I ain't trying to invoke and conjure once again, like me. We ain't trying to put that up in this atmosphere, and I don't want to be a part of it. And here go Tamar. What you mean? Blah blah blah. You don't have to be here then. You can leave. Like, she was just speaking her opinion, and then she talking about you yelling at me. That ain't gonna happen. Blah blah blah. I'm like, Tamar, get out your freaking feelings. Then got Mama E upset. She over there talking about some. Hold up. No, you ain't. She has a right to have her own opinion. What she said? The bad spirit is already here. And I'm like, is she talking to the spirits? Or is she talking to Tamar? Or is Tamar have a bad spirit in her? I'm confused because she was just looking over in the corner, and I mean, it got real up in there. See how the real? Yeah, but seriously, it got real up in there. Cause once Trina left, she was like, okay, I can't. I'ma leave. Then Mama E got into it. No, then Tamar, she got into her feelings, ran off, cussing, blah blah blah. Mama E got it, and then Towanda was like, okay, it's getting a little too much for me. I'm just going to ease on out. Good night. Call me when everything is eased. Tony, she just looking like, what happened? Like, what happened? So, they actually, as I see in the next episode, they actually did bring the medium into the house. And I'm just like, I don't mess with stuff like that, because in the Bible, they, you know, you aren't supposed to mess with mediums and stuff like that, because you never know. You just never know who you inviting in your house. They, Jesus. But tell me what y'all think about this episode, as well as my recap of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Because this episode, especially towards the end, when Mama E got, woo, she was lit. I'm telling you, she was lit. She had no holds barred. She said, damn, I'm not about to let you get on Trina like that. And I don't know what, Tamar is just so spoiled. They spoiled that girl. Like, because everybody has a right to what they want to be joining in and not joining in. And I'm with Trina. Nope, not gonna happen. But make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, you know, go check out some of my other videos. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry about getting this to you late. I know I normally do it the day of or right after it comes on, but I wasn't feeling too good. Still kind of not feeling too good, but I know I got to give the people what they want. Okay. But anyway, love you guys. Take care. Be blessed. And have a safe Memorial Day weekend. Bye.